Fitzpatrick flew out to straightaway center field. The ball that A.J. Balta had to go back on and made the catch just shy of the track. This one is pulled fair past Cruz down into the left field corner. Fitzpatrick will head to second base and make it standing up. It's a leadoff double for Fitzpatrick. That's the second time in the game that the Anteaters have gotten the leadoff man to second base.
And Ryan Fitzpatrick climbs all over that fastball down in the zone and tucks it inside the third baseline, out inside the outstretched arm of Danny Cruz. And the one thing you cannot allow against a West Coast baseball team is allow them to get that leadoff runner on, Chuck. That's how they make a living. You get that leadoff runner on, and then you try to move them over. We'll see if UC Irvine tries to bunt that runner over if they're swinging away with a runner on second base.
So with runners at second and third, 2 away, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who started the inning with a double, steps in. Lines it off the glove of Cruz. It trickles into shallow left field. 2 runs are going to score. And it's now a 8-1. We'll check that 8-0 lead as I saw the one hit there on the scoreboard.
Fitzpatrick greets Austin Boyles and his fastball as he rips it down the third baseline. And Danny Cruz just couldn't quite hang on to that one as all of a sudden.
Series so far, UCI took game 1 3-0 last night. Portland took game 1 of this doubleheader 6-3. There's a ball hammered to left field. That is deep and that is gone. Fitzpatrick just clobbered one. A 2-run home run for Fitzpatrick. That ball was absolutely smashed. Fitzpatrick, his first home run of the season. Two RBIs for Fitzpatrick on that home run as Brooks comes in to score, and this one just absolutely smashed.
Was all UC Irvine, though. After going ahead 3-2, Ryan Fitzpatrick blasts a 3-run shot. UC Irvine wins it 6-2 in 10 innings. Game 2 will be tomorrow at 2.
You know what I love about Percy?
He'll take the 16 runs.
Yeah, but he doesn't sugarcoat it to anybody. If he doesn't like what's going on in the mound with his pitcher, he's going to go out there and tell him.
Ryan Fitzpatrick goes first pitch swinging, rips this one down the left side. Having a tough time with it is Weeks over there by the warning track, and Fitzpatrick then gets the second base standing up.
All right, we got a little dance by Fitzpatrick. I don't know what that was. But he jumped on. You know what, effectively, I mean, if you're Fitzpatrick, previous inning, Anderson got thrown out. So this is effectively his second at bat.
Right.
Right? And so he's already seen Smith's stuff on the mound, so he just jumps on the first pitch with a fastball, and that's going to. And then also coached a national championship.
Get it.
That ball is hit hard by Anderson, and that ball is off the top of the wall. Anderson's got to hustle to second base. Well played by Weeks. He goes in standing up. That ball was absolutely hammered by Fitzpatrick, but it catches the top of that high wall out there around Cicerone Field.
Well, second ball hit right on the button, and Fitzpatrick, Trent, you talked about the ball doesn't carry at night, and it doesn't. You get a good example of it right there, but Fitzpatrick has led the Anteaters in extra base hit the entire year, and he picks up another double there. And
so here comes the 1-0 from Spear. That one's hit right at Fitzpatrick. Throws over to Goss at second base. Acrobatic play, gets him in time. A 3-6-1 double play. Hawaii, though, takes the lead. Polson with a triple.
The entire year, I mean, listen, he had the bad outing to start. But other than that, he's been fantastic. So I understand why Hawaii left him on the mound, even though he was obviously visually frustrated.
2 doubles for Fitzpatrick tonight, and that ball is hit high, hard, and out of here. Ryan Fitzpatrick extends the Anteater lead. A solo shot, 6-4 Irvine. His 4th home run of the season comes at a big time.
Well, the ball doesn't travel here at Cicerone Field, Trent. We talked about it all night, and this ball is right down the middle, and this is why Fitzpatrick leads the Anteaters in home runs and RBIs. He doesn't miss this at all, Trent.
Right there into the power alley. See you later. Nick Anderson got all of this one. And he knew it as soon as he hit it. You see Anderson with us right now, 3 extra base hits, including a big home run tonight. Ryan, walk us through that pitch you saw on the home run when you absolutely crushed that ball.
It was just a 3-2 pitch, and he'd thrown a lot of fastballs, and he elevated a little bit, and I didn't miss it, so pretty happy.
Hey, Fitzy, what's it been like this year? You lost some key components, obviously, Keston here last year, but you've kind of carried the torch for this club, and I mean, do you like it?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from Keston. He's one of the best I've ever played with, and you know, losing guys like Evan Castellato and AJ Alcantara and Mikey Dory as well. It's just a team effort. You know, all the older guys, me, Parker Koss, Cole Kruder, we're just trying to pick up the slack and do what we can. But yeah, I just try to do the best I can every day, help the ball club win.
Considering Hawaii had never won here until last night, to come back and get a win like this after trailing till the 6th inning, what do you think about your team's ability to come through, especially offensively in the late innings?
Oh, we never give up. This team battles every single pitch. We got a great offense, and we trust every single guy in the lineup. Whoever's up in a big spot, we know they can come through in the clutch and help our team win.
Ryan, well done. Congratulations on the win, and go get them again tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
All right, UC Irvine winners 12-4 the final score here as the Anteaters able to even up the series here on a late night for Big West baseball here in Southern California. That's going to do it for us, for Wes Clements and our entire crew. I'm Trent Rush saying so long from Irvine, California, where once again the final score 12-4 UC Irvine over Hawaii. All games airing on the ESPN networks or streaming live on the ESPN app, or to watch this entire game on replay as well as other games on our family of ESPN networks. Log on to watchespn.com or download the Watch ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. Good night, everybody.
Despise it, Jay?
I don't like it.
Is it like me in the 3-0 bunting or fake bunts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it just grinds my gears the wrong way. Robinson the bunt to first base, a run down, a throw to third, and they got him out. Not good. That was not executed well. So a great heads-up play by Fitzpatrick, and Mercadal was caught between a rock and a hard place.
Number 2, shortstop.
Just like that, Dirtbags lose their first and third, or what could have been second and third. Instead, now it's first and second with 2 outs. And I was kind of wondering, what's Fitzpatrick doing? Mercadal didn't seem to be that far off third base, but after a laser across the diamond and a nice tag applied by Brooks, Dirtbags 2 quick outs right there and might run themselves out of an inning here.
3-5. Second out by Fitzpatrick. Very heads-up play by Ryan.
And then after he says that, the entire crowd sings the entire song. Like, planned. And that's been a tradition.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pop. Center field, and it's going to the wall, and it's gone. So home run for Fitzpatrick. That's his 5th of the year. It is now 7-0 Irvine.
It's a big shot there by Fitzpatrick. So Andrews give it a lead.
It's a beautiful day in Orange County. You're looking high above Anteater Ballpark, which will play host to the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos this weekend as they look for a road victory over the UC Irvine Anteaters. It is week 3 of Big West Baseball Conference play, and today UC Santa Barbara 2-1 thus far in conference. It's taking their act on the road, looking for a win over UC Irvine, who at 3-3 might look like just a 500 squad, but they played much better over the last month of this season. We welcome you inside the booth here at Anteater Ballpark alongside Chris Ricks. I'm Sam Farber. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us here today. Chris, both these teams very hot, but also very talented coming into this weekend. When you talk to the scouts, they say there is a lot of future big league talent on the diamond.
Absolutely. With both of these programs, the traditional players they've had there, we know about Coach Gillespie, UC Irvine. He can recruit great. For UCSB, it's been a challenge because so many of the great players they've had the past few years have been drafted, and Coach Checketts has had to reload.
Both these teams are looking for big offensive performances today. The number 3 spot in the lineup, pretty interesting for both sides. For UC Santa Barbara, they've got Tommy Jew, who puts up good offensive numbers, just not the ones you traditionally expect from a 3-hitter.
Well, I love this kid. He's on the leadership council and really does a little bit of everything, Sam. He's really the epitome of a utility player. Very solid at the plate, batting .300, so one of the more consistent batters for the Gauchos, but also I love him on the base pass. He's aggressive, yet smart. Really like Drew as a baseball player.
On the other side for UC Irvine is Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is that more traditional power-hitting number 3 spot.
Well, that's right. And watching batting practice today, you saw it. It was impressive, the kind of power that Fitzpatrick has. He can put it out of the ballpark. But what really impresses me about him is he doesn't chase pitches. That's really important for a power 3 hitter. And with the way that Dashwood has been pitching the past 2 weeks, he's got to be smart as he mixes up the off-speed pitches as well.
Both players, both offensive units better be on point. 2 very talented starters will be on the mound. When we return to Anteater Ballpark, we'll tell you all about the starting pitchers, get you the starting lineups, get this series underway. Big West Baseball coming up next.
Program, their fundraising efforts, those lights aren't cheap, but looking forward to the Gauchos having those lights here in the near future.
The timeout, the 1-0 hit high and deep to left field. Coach going back at the track, the wall. Goodbye, baseball. A 3-run home run for Fitzpatrick. And the Anteaters open up a 5-1 lead.
We talked about Fitzpatrick in the open, the power hitter. We saw him in batting practice. That's what it looked like right there. Left it up in the zone. Fitzpatrick just turns on it. And look at this ball jump off the bat. You can see the outfielders start to run. They just slow up. They know this thing is out of the park. That's his 3rd home run this week. Nice piece of hitting from Fitzpatrick.
Matador Field, been the home of CSUN baseball since 1961. But now, Matador Field is going to be renovated, modernized. Next year we could even have lights here for CSUN baseball. The pitch swung on and hit out to left center field. Weiss and Turner going over. And the ball is, I think, hit the warning track and bounced over for a ground rule double. Yep, that's the call. So Fitzpatrick with the first extra base hit of the game. And now there are runners at second and third with still only 1 out in the inning. And UC Irvine trying to stretch this 3-1 advantage. And there were 2 out in the 5th inning. Now he's given up a total of 3 hits. Same total the Matadors have. So Nunez stays in there. Fitzpatrick, the power man, waiting at the plate. First pitch. Fastball is low and inside. Ball 1. 1-0. Fitzpatrick reached base safely in 36 consecutive games. Until Long Beach State left-hander Clayton Andrews stopped him on April 7th. That was the day Andrews struck out 11. And the day he beat Taylor Rossi 1-0. Isaiah prepares for the 1-0 pitch. is on the way. Swinging a ground ball in the left field for a base hit. Here's Palmer around third, coming to the plate to score, and now it's 3-1, CSUN. And for Ryan Fitzpatrick, his 36th RBI. He grounded it to the right of shortstop Rubalcaba. Brooks stopped at second. The Tyne runs on base now. And Fitzpatrick comes through. For Ryan, he's had 2 doubles and now 2 singles in the first 2 games of this series.